Hello everyone, hope you're having a good day. Good news, this song is completed and so is Billy Joel's Always a Woman. Part 1 is already on YouTube, but I completed the whole song with all the beautiful piano part, and those will be on the website. If you already have a membership, just wait a little bit. It takes a little time to upload sometimes to the site. So those will be there shortly. If you already have a membership, you can look at those. If you've just got a membership to look at these videos and they're not up yet and you can't wait, just send me an email and I'll send you a link and you can look at those a little early till they process on the site. But anyway, and the website is webpianoteacher.com. Let's do the first part of this. I don't know if I remember all the words, but I'll do my best on the words. She's got a way about her. I don't know what it is, but I know that I can't live without her. She's got a way of pleasing, and everywhere she goes, little dreams of love surround her everywhere. Alright, pretty simple song, but the best songs ever written are simple. So let's look at the first chord here. We have a G major chord in the right hand. G, B, D. Here's middle C, so we're above that. And we want to do it 8 times. See the 8x? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on 8 times. And then right after that 8th time, you'll come in with the left hand with a low G here. And then you'll go up to a high G with the thumb. Okay, so this G is a higher G. Now we're going to change the inversion of the chord of the right hand. Instead of staying on a G root position chord, we're going to come down here to a G second inversion. So we have D above middle C, with a G above that, with a B above that. Okay, and then all an inversion means is, you know, a G chord has GBD. Well, I can play GBD in a different way. I can play it with the D on the bottom instead of a G. It's still a G chord, and so this is a G chord as well. So D, G, B, and we have this G on the left hand. Then I have quotes because we're going to play this chord again. So play that chord 2 times. So here we go from the beginning. 1, I'll just pick up at 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, let me do that again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and that's where the singing starts. And then we're going to change chords to a D, F sharp, and then an A on the top. Okay, and then the left hand's going to go to an F sharp right here. You can actually do start doing octaves on this one. Okay, so let's do an F sharp octave on the left hand. F sharp on the thumb, F sharp on the pinky. Right hand has D, F sharp, and A. Play it together, and then play that chord one more time by itself. All right, so from the beginning, 5, 6, 7, 8. She's got a way about. And then we get to here, we have a G, an E below that, and a B below that. Left hand's moving down to an E octave. So I'm doing octaves on these, but I didn't do an octave here. I just played the, the separate G's, and now I'm doing octaves. So an E on top, E on the bottom, and we play that chord together with the left hand, and then play the chord one more time with a quote. And then we're going to have a G7 chord here. And I like to give you a little theory when I can. Remember the G chord had GBD in it? Well, we have GBD again. See, G, B, D. We throw an F in there, that makes it a 7 chord. It doesn't matter what order the notes are in. They're mixed up, but it's still a G chord. It's a G7. So we're going to play that G, F, D, B with the left hand D octave. Okay, play it together, and then play the chord one more time. Alright, and I explain chords and inversions and all that in the Easy Piano Lesson series that's on the website. So that's what that's about if you wondered. Now we have a C chord. So we have a G below middle C with a middle C with an E above that. left hand's going to have a C octave. So we're just moving down with the left hand. So C here, C on the pinky. Now the very first time we go through, we're going to play this chord 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. But every time after that, when you repeat back and you have the verse, you don't do it 4 times. You're going to do, well, I'll show you later, this other part. So this is for later. So disregard this part right here. Just play it 4 times for now. Okay? Then we come up here for the next part. We have a D above middle C, then an A below that, and an F sharp is this key. Okay, now on the left hand I'm going to have a D octave. Alright, so we'll play that together. So a D chord with a D octave. And then we're going to have a middle C and a G. So just 2 notes here, not 3. C and G, and the left hand has an E octave. Okay? And then the left hand moves up a little more to F sharp octave. Okay? And then we have a D and then an A on the right hand together with that F sharp octave. Alright? And then we go back down to a D on the left hand octave. And then the right hand has an F sharp, D, A. Play that with the D octave. Now this measure has 1 chord per beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Na, 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 na. Okay? And then repeat arrow. So we go back. Not to here though. We go back to here. So don't do the little intro chords there. When you repeat, come back to here. So here's the repeat. Na, 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 na. Now here we are the second time. We're not going to do this 4 times anymore. That's done with. Only the first time. Na, 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 na. So we're only going to do that chord 2 times. You see? So do this chord 2 times. 1, 2, and then we're going to do this. And all that is G below middle C, then a middle C, then a D, then an E. So let me play this measure. 1, 2. Alright? And then we keep going. So now we're up here. Na, 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 na. Now we have a nice little chord here. Everywhere. Alright? And look at this chord for a minute. We have G, D, B again. Just like here. But the B is flatted. What does that do? That makes it a minor chord. Hear how a major chord, just plain old G, B, D, sounds happy? Well, if you flat the B, it makes it minor. It's kind of a sad chord. You know? And if we throw the F in there, that makes it a G7. See right here when we threw an F in the G chord, it made a G7. But if the B is flat, it makes it a G minor 7. So you have all these neat chords you can do. You can have a regular G chord, or you can have a G chord with a 7th, or you can have a G minor chord with a G7. So lots of possibilities there. And I explain all that on the Easy Piano Lesson series on the website, levels 1, 2, and 3. So we have G, D, B flat, and the right and the left hand has F with a D below that, with a G below that. Play that together, get a nice chord, and then you play that chord again. And then we're going to play middle C and G together with left hand F, C, F. Okay? And I forgot to put quotes, but you play that again. So right here it's 1, 2, 1, 2. So everywhere. And then back to here. Na, 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 na. Alright, so I complete this song on the website. And also if you get a membership now, I'll also throw in for free my 2 albums. There's 24 tracks of some solo piano music and also some singing, tracks that I do singing on and playing. So anyway, I hope you enjoy that, and talk to you later.